Good afternoon and welcome to Washington Academy for tonight's first and hopefully only virtual winter award ceremony. First of all, spring athletes, my deepest heartfelt sympathy to you for losing out on your season. Seniors, my heart goes out to you. I feel awful. Underclassmen, if I could give you any advice, if you could take anything from all this, please learn. Don't take anything for granted. Don't take any pitch for granted. Don't take any smash for granted, any sprint, any throw. It could all be taken away at any time. So live life to the fullest and take advantage when you're playing sports and appreciate every moment that you are in. Thank you. Okay, at this time, I want to explain our awards and how they go. Awards are given, coaches are allowed to give 4 individual awards. Junior varsity players receive certificates of completion. A letter. A varsity letter is awarded to each student who participates in a varsity sport one time only. They also get a one-time emblem. For example, an emblem for a basketball player would be a basketball, cheering it would be a pom-pom. You also get a service bar for each year that you participate in the sport, and you can receive a captain pin and also a manager pin, which goes out to the team manager. At this time, what I'd like to do before we get started with the awards portion, I want to recognize a few special people. First of all, special people are PVC Senior All Academic Seniors. These are seniors which have a 90 or above grade point average, and they've maintained that grade point average for at least 6 semesters. Recognizing Riley Frazier, girls varsity basketball. Elena Maggiore, girls varsity basketball manager. Greg Moulton, boys varsity basketball. Ethan Robinson, boys varsity basketball. Alexa Bouya, cheering. Elizabeth Graham, cheering. Ava and Sydney Presley, cheering. Zane Fitzsimmons, swim. Jamin Han, swim. Sophie Samalova, swim. And Taylor Bridges for wrestling. And again, those folks have all maintained a 90 or above grade point average. Now, one of the neat things that I get to do as an athletic director, I get to choose 4 seniors, 2 boys and 2 girls, who attend a scholar athlete banquet put on by the PVC. The PVC stands for Penobscot Valley Conference. The Penobscot Valley Conference gives 12 individual cash awards for 6 boys and for 6 girls. There are roughly about 35 teams in the Penobscot Valley, so there's roughly 100 or so kids that attend this awards night. This year I was very fortunate to take with me Riley Frazier, Merritt Veal, Zane Fitzsimmons, and Nia Aratakis. And by the luck of the draw, we had one person who got drawn for a $1,000 cash award, and that was Nia Aratakis. Congratulations, Nia, way to go. At this time, I'd like to introduce the varsity boys basketball team. They are coached by Mr. Dean Preston. Receiving their service bar, Greg Moulton, Cecil Gray, Jax Lynn, Josh Ketchum, Evan Ackley, Andon Wood, Daniel Huang. Receiving his bar and captain pin, Ethan Robinson. Receiving their emblem and bar, Jacob Mills-Leitner, Hayden Farrell, and Aiden Wanamaker. Receiving their letter emblem and bar, Jason Chang, Scott Murray, Easy Oliveris, and Kason Ferguson. The managers were Emma Soktoma, Kyle Bailey, and Nick Barter.
Good afternoon. Again, I am honored to be recognizing our student athletes today. During this unique and uncertain time of COVID-19, we find it important to find creative ways to continue to recognize these athletes. So we are going to execute our Winter Sports Awards remotely today. This is not only for our athletes, but our parents, school staff, and community members. So let's get started. This is our way to thank all of you for your commitment and hard work, and congratulate you all on a very awesome basketball season. This team was focused and energized early at what they wanted from this season. We set our sights on some preseason picks, and WA picked being at number 10 made us ultra focused on being better than that. Looking back at the season, this team was determined to change recent history, not only during the regular season, but in the tournament. They wanted to win a game or more in Bangor. It was awesome to watch a team in transition rarely starts the way this team did. Even though a little bit of a roller coaster, some big wins early. This 2020 team built on last summer's hard work, elevated its play to the highest level we've seen in a few years, and sparked a great deal of interest and support throughout the community. The 13-5 regular season featured some solid team defense and at times dynamic, efficient, and entertaining offense. The rated team earned a third place seed in the postseason tournament and advanced to the Class B Northern Maine Final Four. The high standard of competitiveness and hard work this team established will undoubtedly motivate the program as we move forward. With this team, it is easy to look forward to next season and be excited about the possibilities. We have talked about those, and it is fun. But we are aware of the work that needs to be done in the off-season and understand that unless we improve as individuals, we cannot expect to improve as a team. We have work to do, lots of it. So this excitement is warranted, but this group will put the work in and leave no doubt at what their expectations are for next season. I do have a few thank yous to give out before the awards. First, to the parents, thank you for entrusting me with your student athletes. I know basketball season can be long, but I have truly enjoyed coaching this team and getting to know all of you in the process. I'm grateful for the support you have given the team. This support really makes the season easier to manage. A really good group of parents, and I look forward to seeing at Summer Ball. Next, I would like to say thank you to Mike Lenfesting for your positive energy, your knowledge, and assistance this season. Your time has been greatly appreciated all season, and your focus on teamwork has helped build a culture that we can say makes a difference, both on and off the court. Again, I would rather, at this time, have my team standing up here with me, but we can't. So let's start with managers. Our managers, Emma, Kyle, and Nick, who all provided much needed assistance with stats and organization, especially on road trips. Your time and effort and positive attitude were greatly appreciated. Thank you. Every coach will tell you that good managers can make or break a season. On top of that, Emma really stepped up and took the lead in the manager group. She made a difference, a big difference, as the season went along. Thank you. And lastly, thank you to all the players. Freshmen, Kason Ferguson. Sophomores, Andon Wood, Ezekiel Oliveras, and Aiden Wanamaker. Juniors, Jax Lynn, Josh Ketchen, Hayden Farrell, Evan Ackley, Daniel Huang, Cecil Gray, Jacob Mills-Leitner, Scott Murray, and Jason Chang. And our two seniors, Greg Moulton and Ethan Robinson, who are leaders and role models for players and coaches alike. I have learned a great deal from each of you and have become a better coach for having had you on the team. Now, on to the awards, individual accomplishments. The Big East selected Big East All-Conference teams. Our Cecil Gray was selected first team Big East All-Conference, and our Jax Lynn was selected third team Big East All-Conference. The Big East does a tremendous job of tracking year-long stats and recognizing performers in several categories. The following are some of our boys' top 10 performers in Big East. Cecil Gray, number 7 in scoring at 14.8 points a game. Daniel Huang, number 2 in assists at 3.7 assists per game. Andon Wood at number 3 in assists at 3.6 assists a game. Cecil Gray, number 1 in rebounds at 10.8 rebounds a game. Josh Ketchens, number 1 in three-point percentage at 44.4%. Cecil Gray at number 2 in three-point percentage at 42%. Jax Lynn at number 10 for free throw percentage at 67.2%. Jax Lynn again at number 4 for two-point percentage at 58.8%. And Cecil Gray, number 10, at two-point percentage at 52.6%. The Big East also recognizes athletes for 3 awards on each team. On our team, Greg Moulton is the Big East Scholar Athlete Award, and in Wood, the Big East Paul Soucy Spirit Award, and Daniel Huang, the Big East Defensive Player Award. This list is impressive, and I'm proud of each of you. Okay, now I have 4 awards I'd like to hand out to some very special players. My first award is called the Floor General Award. This award is just as it's named. Every team needs a leader. This kid provided that direction that we needed while on the court. Always understood what we were trying to do defensively and offensively. You could watch him place his teammates in the right spots when anyone was unsure of the situation. Not always a loud voice, but as you know, there are many ways to lead, and this guy led with a do-as-I-do attitude. I am presenting the 2020 Floor General Award to Daniel Huang. Next, the Hustle and Heart Award. This award is given to a player who demonstrates throughout the season's entirety a positive attitude by pushing himself and teammates every day with a fearless and relentless attitude. This kid again hit a switch with about 3 games left in the season. He played his best basketball on the biggest stage. A real pleasure to coach. I am presenting the 2020 Hustle and Heart Award to Andon Wood. Next is the Coaches Award. This award is given to a player who best demonstrates throughout the season's entirety the true spirit of Raider athletics. It is an award in which the means justify the end. It is given not only for hard work and personal improvement, but for a willingness to understand and learn. This player demonstrates leadership, team spirit, and teamwork. But most of all, this player finds a way to get better every day. A real coachable kid that just wants to get better and help his team win. I am presenting the 2020 Coaches Award to Evan Ackley. And finally, the Raider Award. This award is about performance, teamwork, and perseverance. This athlete is a ball player. He perseveres through challenges. He really had serious growth this year. A lot of it can't be seen from the stands. He is a gifted player who cares about his teammates. He knows that if they put in the hard work and keep at it, results will come. He leads by example on the court, and his stats support this. I enjoyed coaching this one this year and look forward to his development and what he brings for his senior year, which I expect to be impressive. I am presenting the 2020 Raider Award to Cecil Gray. In closing, I'd like to say a few words to my graduating seniors. I hope that regardless of winning or losing records, you all take with you the life experiences that you have gained by being student athletes here at WA. Sharing a similar passion for sports and spending endless bus rides together on the Raider bus has turned teammates into therapists, roommates, and most importantly, lifelong friends. I hope that the bonds that you have made and the life lessons that you have learned on and off the court last you your whole life through. As for the underclassmen, I wish you the courage to let down your guard and barriers and to take chances. As Shaquille O'Neal said, excellence is not a singular act, but a habit. You are what you repeatedly do. Push yourself to the max and never hold back. Thank you again for a great season. I am one that looks to next season with great anticipation. Who will we be? I expect us to be really, really good. Thank you.